What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Jonathan hates when I say that, but
this is like they know whose channel they're at.
That is very true. But today's video is all
like, comment, and subscribe.
Well, that was not very nice.
Everyone knows the drill.
Okay, everyone knows the drill. Anyways,
years.
But you guys, this video,
like, comment, and subscribe. You don't need to say it.
Okay.
People know it. It's implied.
Then you know what? All I have to say to you is
take a hike.
This video is all about our upcoming intermittent fasting challenge. We have gotten so many questions asking not only about what is intermittent fasting, but also when is the next challenge, when is it starting, this, that, and the other. So I thought it would be the easiest to just hop on here, do a quick little video for you guys, because we have our next one coming up at the end of this month, which is May 29th. Yes. Plus, we have a early bird special for anybody that is wanting to sign up right now until Sunday. And we're just going to tell you guys a little bit more about intermittent fasting.
So first thing, go to NatalieEva.com.
I'll put the link below too, so you guys can click on that. And then
after you've liked, commented, and subscribed.
And this is why I don't have him come on my channel that often, because of that. But you guys, I'm really obsessed with intermittent fasting because for me particular, anybody that has followed me in my journey know that I have gut health issues times a million. Yeah. So once I started to incorporate intermittent fasting alongside of carb cycling, it really kind of changed the way my body just started to not only break down food, but just the way my life in general, because anybody that struggles with gut health, you all understand the uncomfortability of it. It just like ruins daily activities. So once I started to implement this, it helped tremendously. Plus it helps with fat loss, which is #1 in my book, as well as helps produce my own growth hormone. And for all of my ladies and men out there, that is so important, especially for anybody that is getting older, because as we age, we start to lose that type of production ourselves. So doing anything along those lines, I'm all for. So that's why I fell in love with intermittent fasting, and that's why we have combined the two in our NEMFIT programming. So, and you guys, I'll put the link below too, because we have bundles as well, so you guys can combine carb cycling as well as intermittent fasting. But
so what is intermittent fasting? Intermittent fasting is essentially you're kind of gaming the system, right? Across the board in fitness, there's one thing that people can universally agree on, and that's the benefits of fasting. Yeah. It causes cell autophagy, that is old dead cells or old less efficient cells dying off and being replaced by brand new ones, which goes hand in hand with the growth hormone production, right? So your body growth hormone essentially increases cell regeneration. Intermittent fasting goes hand in hand with helping that process along. The second is insulin regulation. We hear about insulin, but most of us don't know a lot about it. Insulin is the store hormone. It bounces up and down with generally how we eat. And that's why people will say, don't eat carbs, they'll make you fat. Yeah. Carbs in themselves aren't going to make you fat. It's the insulin response they cause within your body. It causes the insulin hormone to release multiple times throughout the day, which is the store hormone or the grow hormone. We can explain that later. Yeah, But the bottom line is this, is that by intermittent fasting, you are going to help to regulate your insulin at a steady rate throughout the day. It's not spiking up and down. So it'll prevent that, like you eat and then you crash. It prevents that. It prevents fat storage and actually promotes fat loss. Now, intermittent and fasting, what does that mean? Fasting is not eating for an extended period of time. Intermittent is essentially what we're going to do is we're going to have you fast for a certain amount of time, but then we're also going to have you eat within a certain window of time throughout that day. So what we're essentially doing is kind of gaming the system, right? If we fasted for 5 days, that would have a lot of benefits with like the cell autophagy, the hormone replacement, all that kind of stuff, right? But it would also really be efficient for life in general. And if you're also trying to preserve lean muscle tissue, it's not the best.
And not sustainable.
Yes, so essentially what intermittent fasting is almost like, it's like a life hack, right? Yeah. We're able to get the benefits of the fasting without the detriment, and that's kind of it. Exactly. So essentially we teach you how to do this. We teach you how to find a fasting window, how long it should be, and then when to eat.
And I feel like anybody that has, you know, kind of either just the ongoing process of either trying to lose weight or trying to find something that works for you, I feel like starting with intermittent fasting, it really is something so simplistic and something that you can sustain, and then it gives you the confidence to go ahead to the next step. So
this is so here's what I would recommend for people, right? There's 2 people I would recommend for this. One is you are not experienced with dieting, you don't know much about macros, you're just really a newbie. All you're gonna do in this, it's very simple. You're gonna eat during certain windows and you are going to not eat during certain windows. That's it. Don't overthink it. That is what this challenge is.
Yes.
So that's the first group of people.
Plus, you're going to be in, there's so many benefits to this because you're going to learn the reasonings all behind everything scientifically as well. And you'll be in our private Facebook group where Jonathan and I go live each week. So you have your support group and bounce off ideas with one another.
So anyone that's ever been in any of our challenges knows for the carb cycling challenge, we have a carb cycling group that's got like over 1,000 people in it right now. They will never be kicked out unless they do something crazy. You're in that forever. Same thing with the IF group, right? The Intermittent Fasting group. In those groups, you're able to bounce ideas and ask questions off each other.
It's the best. I'm obsessed with it. So you guys...
But I will say now, before I was so rudely cut off, as she does, the second group would be the people that are experienced with macro counting. A lot of people from our carb cycling will come over to intermittent fasting. They will then implement their carb cycling within their eating windows, right? So they'll fast, and then within their eating windows, they'll take their numbers from carb cycling and they'll do it in there. And those are kind of like the pro level. So for intro, all you are focusing on right now is your windows. That's it. For the more advanced people, they're going to come in with their macros and their carb cycling, and you're going to see and
that's why we do offer, the bundles and everything like that. But you guys, we kick off May 29th, early bird special going on right now. And I'll put the link below so you guys can sign up, join NemFit because it is thebomb.com.
So, and why would you do this, right? Why are you signing up for intermittent fasting? Well, generally, if you want to improve your gut health, that would be one. You want to trim some fat off, that'll be the second. You want to help regulate your insulin response, that might be a third. And then also, maybe you're just interested, right? You're interested in fasting, you want to learn more about it, that's fine. What this is not something where you come in and we give you meal plans. That's not this. This is literally just an intermittent fasting challenge in groups of 30 days. We're going to give you a window of when you can eat and a window of when you can eat, and you're going to do it. And you're going to drink a gallon of water every day too.
Exactly.
So that's what you're going to do for this. So if you're a beginner, don't overthink it.
Exactly.
If you're advanced, don't underthink it because you can now bring your carb cycling into this.
100%. So we will see you guys May 29th.